Hi, I'm Andy Aledort, and in today's video lesson, I'm going to be talking about the great Tony Iommi from Black Sabbath, and I'll be showing you how to play two Sabbath classics, War Pigs, which is transcribed in this issue, and Fairies Wear Boots. Let's talk a little bit about Tony's gear first. He's known for playing an SG, Gibson SG, and in the early days, he played a Gibson SG, and nowadays there's a Tony Iommi custom Gibson SG. But very early on, he started to have custom-made SGs made by Patrick Eggle and JD. And Tony's also a lefty, and as many of you know, he had an accident when he was younger where he cut off the tips of two of his fingers, and he made fingertips, plastic fingertips himself. So it definitely is an indication of his great drive to become a good guitar player to overcome an obstacle like that. One of the things he had to do, though, to deal with having that problem was he used extremely light gauge strings, which made it easier for him to play. So for the early Sabbath records, when he was tuned into standard pitch, going from high to low, he used an 8 and then another 8 for the B, which is very unusual, an 11 for the G, 18 wound for the D, 24 for the A, 32 for the low E. That's extremely light. And then in later years, when he started to tune down, when he tuned down a step and a half to C sharp, he went up a little bit to 9, 10, 12, 20 wound, 32, 42. These two songs are played at concert pitch, standard tuning, and I have this guitar set up with 9s. Another thing is the amplification. Tony was known for using Laney 100-watt amplifiers, and so a big part of that classic Sabbath sound came from the use of the SGs and those light gauge strings and his Laney 100-watt amps. All right, let's start with the War Pigs intro. It's very slow, and it's played in a 12/8 time signature, and I'm going to have the click set to eighth note triplets. So click, 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 like that. It's a very slow beat. And Tony just moves back and forth between E5 and sometimes D5 power chords are just a D note. Here's the intro. All right, so I begin with these root fifth power chords on the 5th and 4th strings, flying from D5 up to E5, and that's played along with the open low E. And just allow it to ring, and then slide up one more time at the end of the bar. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. So when you're into beat 4 is when you're going to slide up one more time from D5 to E5. And there's been some conjecture about where Tony plays this on the guitar. You can see in the early videos him playing it down in this part of the neck. So one more time, the D5 chord with the open E in there, and you slide up. And then slide up with just the 2 notes. And then we slide back. 7th to 5th fret and vibrato. And then at the end of bar 2, he's going to slide up to that major 3rd, 11th fret of the A string. So when we do this, that's the beginning of bar 2. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So same thing on beat 4 comes in on the 2nd, 8th note. 4. Then you hold that, beat 4. And that's bar 4 now. Same deal with sliding back 7 to 5. And now at the end of bar 4, so he changes it a little bit. We're going to slide up like we had to the 11th fret of the A string with the open E. And then hammer 11, 12. Now we're going to slide up to an E5 power chord in 12 position. So now we're alternating between sliding from the 10th to the 12th fret for E, D to E5 power chord. And then sliding from E5 to D5. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4. So you can see you wait. All right, at this point in the intro, the song switches to a faster tempo, and I have the drum machine set to quarter notes, and it's quarter note equals 86. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is where Tony is just playing the 2 power chords. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and you can hear Bill Ward playing 8th notes on the hi-hats like that through that section. That carries us into the verse.